Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Veluza. I am not using the main account today because this mod is awful. Usually, Rotom is pretty good unless he goes. We don't need Avalon because I fear the Frostlass lead. Wow! I guessed it! You think I would Earthquake? I'm still... Fair enough, though. He wouldn't understand that this is Archduck. PU's Hazard Hater. I know what Frostlass wants to do. You're out of your... ability. This is heavy duty boots because I don't usually want to lead Avalug. It's weird. I will rapid spin. Why would you want to eject button Avalug? I could switch. He's gonna use like Munchy Punch. A9's like a very safe switch in. He brings back Lass. For what end? And he probably goes to Cram because Cram walls. Wow. Yeah, Cram walls A9. We're gonna need more curses if we want to one-tap this thing. No? Is this not defensive? That's not a defensive Cram. That's so weird. Get your spikes up. What he doesn't realize is I have a lot of heavy-duty boots on this team because I understand that it's going to be hard. Oh yeah, you disabled. Good job. So, what do we do here? We could have done Sparse because I am worried about this thing. Okay. I think we can do this. Send out Avalog. What do we do here? It's gonna roar again. It whispers. Are we not Terrain Extender on this? 1, 2. Ice Spinner. Ah! I anti-synergy with myself. Okay, change Ice Spinner. We use Motom. We Thunder Wave this pest. Avalog comes in. Rocks go up. This thing does not have another Revival Blessing. It's going to punch again. Arcanine can't really come in safely now. That's unfortunate. Do we let this fall? No. Okay. How do we do this safely? Houndstone's a problem. The Dunsparce doesn't really deal with that very well. It could be Arcanine's entry point. We can Arcanine entry here. Yep. So we curse. Flare Blitz is very strong now that we have that reactivated. He wants to roar, so we can't go for another boost. But with Houndstone down, we can make progress here. Yeah, that'll one tap. He can bring in something to finish me off, I guess. Palmont comes in. E-Speed will never kill here. We have a couple more turns of Psychic Terrain. Hey, idiot. I wish I had a way to get Veluza in safely, but... I mean, he's just going to one-tap me with this thing. So, Motom is very good here. Yeah, he stays in. I'm not surprised. He goes to Galar, Articuno Galar, and then he Calm Minds up. So we just need to T-Wave it. Tailwind. Noted. Vote switch. He's going to bring in Shiftry. Sucker Punch is a huge problem now. That's unfortunate. Anyways, Ice Spinner's big here. I should live in Air Slash. I really should. You have a eject button on this too? It's gonna die. Here comes Shiftry. Is it worth it to Terra Ghost here? I think that's the best chance to win. Yeah, because that way Avalog wins. Bop. I mean, he's got Wind Rider Life Orb. I don't know if Shiftry learns any Fizz attacks. Veluza is dead. Body Slam could do it here. Hey. You know, Veluza gets access to Aqua Jet. It would have won the game here. Veluza? Veluza! Holy cow. Why not just run Bruxish, though? Veluza does it again! GG, Veluza! I can't believe it. That's a good player. Like, 1300s are good players. Veluza actually worked, but, like, also, so would have Bruxish. I didn't get the only difference between Veluza and Bruxish is Fillet Away. Otherwise, Bruxish is better in every single circumstance. I like this team, don't get me wrong. But I feel like the Dunsparce needs to be replaced with Snarl. The Dunsparce. This has a lot of anti-synergy here. Ice Spinner, I don't know if I like Ice Spinner. I like Avalanche here. Because we're slow defensive, Avalug, for specifically our matchup into grassy terrain. Because Avalug, against all the Fizz attackers that grassy terrain sends out at you, it's the entire cycle of just Swords Dance, grassy terrain attacker, over and over again. That's all grassy terrain teams are. Avalanche Avalug completely walls that entire meta. If we had the team space on it, I'd even consider running Recover. But, like, why? Why would you do that? Avalug dies to, like, a single special attack. It would be funny, though. Alrighty. Yeah, this is why we run Terra Blast on our Veluza. Because Fillet Away, Terra Blast Fairy, Oko's Wo-Chien, like 54%. It's like 50 to 57% of the time. I don't remember exactly what the exact calc is. Are we looking at a Palo lead? We could also be looking at an A9 lead. Or Milo. Milo catches Avalug. Bingo. Let's just shut down this. Milo is how we get in to Fillet Away. Okay, it eats the T-Wave. It's going to go for the knockoff. But, like, this brings in... This brings in Indeedee, doesn't it? Reflect. We bring in Grim Snarl. Wait, we might actually have this as a combo. Parting Shot. Ladies and gents, we might have it. Veluza comes in. Terra Fairy Fillet Away. Okay, and we have Razor Claw for 50% crit. It works. We have it, and he can't Sucker Punch me. Or E-Speed. E-Speed doesn't even kill. Razor Claw will crit 50% of the time. Arcanine can usually, after intimidating... I have you. Why are you faster? Sucker Punch. Oh, it's Sucker Punch. It wouldn't have worked anyways. Wait, it's Sucker Punch. I'm Terra Fairy. That wouldn't have killed. Anyways, Arcanine doesn't kill with E-Speed even when Psychic Terrain comes down. Alright, we Aqua Cutter here. He's going to bring in Arcanine. He's going to Terra Normal. But, like, Aqua Cutter kills 50% of the time. And Terra Normal never kills. It does. Was I looking at the wrong calc? Oh, it doesn't kill unless he Terras. Unfortunate. But, like, the damage is done. He's lost a third of, or half of his, a third of his team. Now he only has 3 mons to play around, and A9 just got a bit weaker. Yep. We flare blitz. Doesn't matter what he goes into, it's going to take more than it wants to. Arcanine comes out. He takes way more than he wants to with flare blitz. And now E-speed kills. Yep. And I get to maintain my fire type typing. I could go for the E-speed. He probably uses his funny revival blessing move here. But no. I am not faster, so we need to kill this guy off. Sir? Poor guy doesn't know how that works. I think Florges outspeeds us, though. That's no info gained. I'm pretty sure 0 speed Florges outspeeds. It might be Scarf. How do we deal with this guy? I wish I had Psyshock now. I guess we deal with it with this guy. Pop sturdy procs, that's fine. Oh no, special attack drop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Scarf. That's fine. Grim should take care of it. Grim should be able to live and then Spirit Break. If he wants to, yeah. Okay, never mind. We just need to go fast. Surely you live. Yeah. Oh, is it not Scarf? Alright, so the end game's a bit tricky if we have stuff like Florges. I want a Psyshock. This game has a lot scarier of special defensors than physical defensors. I mean, it puts us a little bit too much on the physical side, though, doesn't it? But we kind of need it if we want to deal with Florges. What do we have for Fizz defenders? Avalugg, Hisui. Arcanine is another Fizz tank. But, like... I mean, I guess we want to keep Psychic for A9. It's tricky, though, right? I don't know. Our Grimmsnarl is not Prankster, so that we're slow enough to pivot into Veluza and have our opponents have a -1 in both attack stats. I'm just surprised we've won. I was expecting to like lose every game, even against the low MMR players. I would like start to hype up. Oh, is maybe this team is viable? But no, it's Veluza. Like literally any other self-buffing mon is probably better in this spot. Though I don't know. Maybe the ×2 speed is better. But like in that case, do we have any unburdened belly drum users? Because that would probably be stronger. Also, without side terrain, good luck. You've got a few turns of side terrain, and if they manage to stall you out, or even the unfortunate Terra can kill. But I don't know, I feel like if you're using Veluza, you need to go for the crits, because the crits matter in certain spots. Though Mons like Hyphlosion, any like fast Mons here, these Scarfers, Palmont and Hyphlosion, probably only a Hyphlosion is Scarfed. Hyphlosion, Scarfed, this is probably Revival Blessing to bring back Hyphlosion, and then maybe Scun is Scarfed too. So you have like Palmont Aggression here. So they lead Rada Mo most of the time. Or maybe this is Scun Hazards. If it's Scun Scarf, this is definitely Revival Blessing. And then we have Tatsu as his spinner, which like Okay. Tatsu is actually... I don't think it's bad on into my team. So that's unfortunate. If he's leading Mo, do I lead Mo? Do I just like mow it up? No. Hello, Mo. So he's going to T-Wave turn 1. So I will allow you to... I guess you will not be T-Waving turn 1. I will be T-Waving turn 1 now. Oh, yep, good read. Unfortunately, this is where your reads end. Ooh. What is your plan here? I just switch in A9. Like, oh no, and then you switch out, I Morning Sun. And then we're back to square one. Do you surf here? Do you ever surf here? Yeah, you Draco. Yeah, you surf here, you want to get him. And then I will just Leaf Storm, because that's not bad into Tatsu. Ooh, eject back Tatsu. I don't know if he's your spinner, that might not be the best play, but I do like a good eject pack. So this is Scarfed. He's switching to Scund because it's Scarfed. Right? What he's doing is saying, oh, hey, you can Volt Switch out. Don't worry, I'm slower. And then he's going to Gunk Shot. Or Knock. That's fine. You're not really a hazard team. Who's your hazard? It's Scund. Anyways. Yeah, so he can't have Tatsu here because Tatsu no longer takes an E-Speed. It's no longer a check because I got that Leaf Storm off. So he's going to go... If he goes into Tatsu, he loses. Because Tatsu dies to E-Speed. High Flosion comes out. And he's going to Erupt. I can't take an Eruption. So I'm just going to take an Eruption. Yeah. So in DD's here, we take this. We could Psychic. That's really bad. We're going to pickpocket Scund's item here by switching into Snarl. Ooh, that's very bad. So he's going to expect... He's not ever going to switch out to Mo. Why would you switch out to Mo? This... Whatever. I'm going to EQ. Good play. Veluza is now impossible to bring back in, which is unfortunate. We are in a tricky spot. Okay, he's going to switch out to Mo. He switches out to Scun. We go to Rodham. I don't think this is Scarf anymore, because he switched moves, right? So we can swipe his health away. Why would he switch out to Scun? Does he like... He might realize the team, right? Psychic Surge, you're never going to run Prankster. Okay, so it is... I thought it wasn't. Uh-huh. Snarl comes back in. I can Parting Shot on whatever he brings in. It's Scun with Reflect. This might just work. Because now we outspeed. We can no longer fillet away. We lose. Yeah, that's Veluza. But, like, the threats in the meta kind of require... Because, like, Arcanine, right? You never beat Arcanine who Terra's normals on you every time without the crit. And you need Razor Claw to help guarantee the crit. We just weren't able to find... He didn't give us the opportunity because he's a good player. What does he lead with here? Grimm's always a safe mon to lead with. So I'm going to lead with my Grimm. Does he lead Grimmsnarl? No, he leads Espeon. Why? Wish I were Prankster now. That is unfortunate. This might be a loss because he E-speeds here. Okay. So we can still get into Veluza. That's not an issue right now. A9's some problem. But it's not a huge problem, right? We need to find a way. Grimm comes in. That's not entirely unexpected. It might go for Parting Shot. No, it goes for Reflect. I'm just going to keep cursing. There is no Light Clay. It wants to go for special attack drops. Have fun with that. We can Arcanine each other. He goes for another attack drop. He goes to Salazzle, who dies to extreme speed. Unless, of course, this is Sash Salazzle. It is. Okay. Nice. I got outplayed. I knew something was up. I should have caught that. I do have a get out of jail free card. But like, it wouldn't have mattered, right? Because Sludge Bomb O-code. 88 health. I don't have Sucker Punch anymore, sorry. Nasty Pop, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Terra Blast. Yo, don't swear. He might just Sludge Bomb me, though. Terra Ghost. I don't think Indeedee lives. It does live Terra Ghost. Good job. I'm proud of you. Alright, how do we get Veluza in safely? The problem is he has so many Intimidates. Alright, Veluza. If you're coming in at any point, it's right now. You're in for some bad news, friend. That's a guaranteed kill. Even without the crit. Okay. Water guarantee kills it. He's missing 2, but that's fine. That has Sucker Punch. Wait until it sees what I have. Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. No crit. He has Sucker Punch. No, my special attack. Wait. Oh, it was a special attack last turn, but since he got this attack drop... Sure. I'm still faster. Terra Blast is super effective. That was the wrong way to do this. Veluza carries? He tries to Parting Shot again. He will, since I don't think he has... He doesn't have Sucker at this point. I crit. Why would you put up defense? I'm going to crit. I will not crit. Motom, go die. Disappointing. There goes my rating. Veluza is a balanced mon. I need my crit. Does crit ignore attack drops? I think it does. In that case, I think it was a 50-50 to win. Because a crit, if it ignores attack drops. Yeah, it was a 50-50 to win. Crit was a guaranteed KO. That's so funny. That's not even unfortunate. Okay. Lead your Frostlass. Use your spikes if you dare. Up to you, friend. It's sashed. I have no way to stop the other spikes. The spikes are coming. Why would you wisp? Av comes in. You bring in Houndstone, who will probably Will-O-Wisp, because this is a defensive. Right, but even if it doesn't, yep. So who do you bring in next? Cram? You will have minus attack. Please get out of here. You have to respect me. Didn't we fight this guy before? It's Roar. That's fine. We're going to get that T-Wave on it. Just spread some T-Wave. Missed. He's starting to realize my team either has Levitate or Heavy Duty Boots. So he's not going to Roar anymore. I mean, you can certainly try. Is this Volt Absorb? No, nobody runs Volt Absorb. Unfortunately for him, I'm just going to go Arcanine. And he has to respect it. Because Pawmont does nothing. I should have to respect this, shouldn't I? E-Speed, go. I respect nothing out of you. Oh, it has eject button. Flare Blitz. Fluffy. Fluffy makes you 2 times weak to fire. But he uses that to bring in Articuno Galar. Then he makes the mistake of not attacking me. So I can just Flare Blitz him for a lot of damage. Enough to kill it. That's fine with me. So Avalugg finally comes out. I don't know what Shiftry wants to do here. But this does stall Tailwind turn. I'd rather have a sturdy turn here, right? Nice crit. That doesn't... I don't know how much that mattered. But now the spikes are gone, so I can make way for my boy Veluza in the end. I think we fought this team before. Veluza's faster. Nothing wants to take a Spirit Break. And Grim is pretty defensive. Yikes, that was a crit. That baited a crit. Pawmont comes in. I don't really care. I could have Sucker Punched, actually. I should have Sucker Punched. Is this Scarf Pawmont? We Light Screen. We Reflect. It's gonna Surf. So we go into Mo. And then we switch. We have 2 turns of Light Screen. Or we will have 1 turn of Light Screen to set up, which is fine. Veluza, will it Roost again? I'd hope so. If he's smart, he surfs here. Yeah. I can't not hit it, though. I'm 262. He brings in Pawmont. I don't know if his Shift Respect to kill. Pawmont just kills me. That's fine. I can win through other dubious methods. I'm not fast enough, but I should live a turn. I don't have any way to stop this. I should live a close combat from Pawmont. Yes. Do I live a knockoff? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's not find out. So we come back in. We know we're faster. Leaf Storm should do it. He's no longer Terra Dark, unfortunately. No, Sucker Punch. Psy Terrain, you betrayed me. Psy Terrain, no! You got to do it. Because I was Levitate. I hate this team. Veluza does nothing. This is awful. But, I mean, that just shows. This thing is bad, and nobody uses it because it's bad. It is like so very close to being something. I did get outplayed there with Cram, though. I thought he was going to go for the Surf. But he went for the Roost instead. If I just switched to Veluza, I could have won that game. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But, like, I actually would have won that game, and it would have been insane. I just didn't think that the Pokemon player had it in him to click the funny Roost button. I thought he was going to switch, which also would have gotten Veluza better Surf. I did really misplay. Oh well. I'll just keep fillet awaying my MMR. Because that's what I do best. Ooh, we got a turn 1 battle timer. Frame 1 battle timer guy. Okay, so this is like a standard team running around. This is Webb's Vikavolt. Typhlosion Spin Block. They spam Fake Out at every step. You've got Focus Energy Kingdra. So into their Ambipom. Yep, we lead Arcanine. Yeah, figure that one out. Wow, you Fake Out. Do they go Typhlosion here? Bro started the timer. Okay, he just like must have had internet problems. So that 20% Life Orb chip's nice because that does nothing to my Arcanine. Now he can go reset, go into Toxic Bellibolt. Typhlosion comes out. It's going. I can't stop it. All I can do is weaken Eruption next turn. Why does it have Sucker Punch? This is the second Bellibolt I've seen have Sucker Punch, and it's like, why? Why would anyone do this? We go to Avalugg. We take another 20% off of Ambipom. Hitmonlee hates his life. This Arcanine's gluing the team together. Maybe this other guy was onto something. We could just kill this guy. So he's gonna high jump kick, I guess. The other guy with the like, double intimidate, I think he was onto something. We're gonna T-wave. This is there's no way. Fair enough. Grim, right? Why does that do so much? We Sucker Punch. It only has physical or special moves. Why would you ever go? Hey. There's no way he doesn't click Fake Out. Oh, he picks a U-turn. Kingdra's gonna Focus Energy. That's fine. We can Light Screen here. So that's going to be faster than my Veluza. Hope it misses Draco Meteor. It's a 90% chance. Yeah, it's Flash Cannons. Hope it misses Draco Meteor. It's going to like Draco. Yeah, there we go. We got him. All right, Veluza. Veluza, carry. Does he know? Does he know? We do not take a Fake Out, by the way. Time to die. It was fun while it lasted. We cannot Snarl. We need to take the Fake Out, but we don't take the Fake Out. We can Sucker. We can para him, and then he, like, misses high jump kick. Yeah. Pritra is terrifying. Hard to deal with. I think that's it. This team is awful, and it's worse than I thought. I thought, oh, maybe it could work with, Grimmsnarl and Ndidi, but it doesn't, because Veluza just does it. Like, I guess you could run Citrus Berry, but then it just doesn't have enough in the tank. Thanks for watching, I guess. Maybe next time I'll come back with a real team.